Visuals. All right, yeah, we're live. We're live on both now. Yeah, that was weird. Sorry, guys. Oh. No, no, no. Oh my god. Not having a good time. Not having a good time. What's up, Captain? Game does not like to be all tabbed, by the way. You know, Vesh, at the time when it came out, it was kind of like a little more of like an indie project, and it didn't have much backing. So when it kind of fell through, or when it kind of like hit, people were like, "Man, this feels jank." That's where the big jank comes from, right? It's like the presentation of the game, the graphic style, the art style. A lot of the presentation, a lot of things, is not really great. Having this game, it does not like to do that. I just broke the game again. I have to verify files. All right. Here you go. If you have not yet picked up the game, you can do so. Also, Crisp, you can find a link to it below. There we go. A 2-sentence overview of what this game even is. No. You can watch, Shetland. Someone else wants to do it. I mean, I don't really have a really good comparison. Like, what if Skyrim had like a Devil May Cry style of combat? Maybe think of it that way. That might be a good way to look at it.
Word is the fishmonger here is also learned in medicinal herbs. We'll not find sunbright except by day. You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions.
Thanks, Rook. Weirdo.
The produce
Okay.
is quite fresh. Seems they trade in textiles, though I'm not certain.
Join me for a drink.
No, you just... Yeah, the game didn't really make the translation to PC very well. But again, the jank is kind of part of the charm, and there's lots of ways to kind of countermand it. And also, too, Dragon's Dogma 2 will not be like this. I'm just trying to buy... There we go. Good lord.
Gathering ingredients. You often see those flowers growing at the roots of bigger trees. Not that I'm fain to brave the roads these days. Just see you're not injured just...
No notification, Kirzan. Well, you would have gotten a new notification because I restarted the stream. Ah, Thea.
I only wish I had more to...
Oh, look at this hat. Leather jacket. That seems like my style right there, dude. Leather jacky. Yeah, I had a problem with that too. Restart this. Yeah, yeah. Fuck life. Yeah, that's it. What a fucking name. That's cool. I can kind of add things to a bag. I did not know about, actually. Why, what's up with these fucking capes being exorbitantly priced? There's no way I'm running around with leather shoes. There's no way I'm running around with leather shoes like that. Not gonna fucking happen. Absolutely, Iron Bear. Thanks for watching, man. If you have never watched my content, this is going to definitely be a treat for you. As my content and my streams are two entirely different animals. Trust me. Can I compare this? Sherry Downs coming in here hot with a... This is going to do more damage, right? I think this does more damage. I don't know, man. I actually like Diablo 4. So. Hey, someone purchased Dragon's Dogma Deluxe Edition. Thank you very much. Using my Nexus store link. I think, you know what? Check out. No. God damn it. The jank! The jank is getting to me, guys. It's just a rusty bow. It's a rusty trombone. Okay. I hear you in there, Rob. You want some? Dude, if you want Claritin D, dude, I'll give it to you. Got you this. You have a headpiece that you can sell for 300k RT. All stuff. I do? How do I do that?
I only wish I had more to offer.
These goddamn self-checkout machines ever since the war ended. No, that Nexus link won't work for what's it called, unfortunately. Lying to me.
I only wish I had more.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? What's all this shit? Why does that sell for so much? That's absurd. Well, should I just go use that? What does it do? Oh my god. Well, yeah, let's sell that. Not like I really care, right? I'm going to play the second one in like 2 days. Yeah, you give me that money. I'm going to sink this economy of this entire fishing village. One little fucking thing at a time, man. So... See, that says slit down the middle for reduced weight. when you look at a weapon, like a sword, I wonder if I have one here. That's kind of there. Yeah, you see how the trusty sword and the iron sword, they have what's called a fuller, or sometimes called a blood ridge. And it's basically you have a flat surface like this, and you cut the fuller into it, and it does like that. It kind of brings a bow into it. It was a way to remove weight of heavier swords while keeping the durability up and allowing it to become more balanced. So if they're trying to balance swords, sometimes they'll take more of the fuller away from the hilt or the tip or the true edge or the false edge to try to make it so that it balances better. And it was called a blood ridge because it's like, oh, blood can roll down. It wasn't the purpose of it, but yeah, blood. If you stab some blood, can roll down the fuller. I'm getting the hang of it now. I mean, it's kind of a cool system once you kind of like really get the hang of it, but it's fucking annoying as shit. What's up, beef? Like playing Dance Dance Revolution. Is Twitch having a bad time?
I only wish I...
So where do I find my stash? Where's that, like, my vault, as it were? Is that in my house? Yeah, dude. Oh, it's happening again. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It went down. I don't know if that's an internet thing. Robbie, you have internet issues? Where's my vault? How do I access my vault? Vault is in the end? Okay. Oh, God. What a... Dragons of Wall Street. Where the fuck is the inn? Got it. Not making sure it's a mod next door. Perfect. I knew that.
How's it? Oh, Benita has you picking flowers for her. Pray, the monsters grow bolder by night. I do not fancy the thought of you going off when you're out. If you come by the inn, you can always rest until the hour you wish to set out. What can I do you for? As you will. As you will.
Okay.
A steadfast supporter.
That's cool. I don't know what any of those do.
you will. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. So be it.
Just rest until nightfall. We don't want bullshit here.
So many beds.
Thanks, Rook. Dude, observation here.
Seems a fair place to rest.
Go throw fisticuffs, for the love of God. Watching the Stop Analyzing BD3 video on YouTube, mate. Got your breath. I'm glad you're peeping it.
This path should see us there. Seems we're most likely to find what we seek near trees.
Goblin!
Damn beast!
I wonder if it's gonna do a lot of that. I like cutting two stuff.
Shall we lend a hand?
No, I know. We just went through the whole thing on this.
Find your fleet. The choice is yours.
Take my fire! Eco frenzy!
So I'm wondering if Archer's gonna be like this level of combat. Like this level of like, I'm not really doing much damage. I know there's also like...
Goblins feel like fire! Fight the fighter, eh?
I'll take that.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Seems we're most likely to find what we seek near trees.
Oh, a rock. Oh, you wealth of useful items can be found. A rock. Ah. Yeah, exactly right. I already did that. Thank you. Yes, you can jump around and invoke from vocation to vocation. In this game, you had to wait until level 10, I believe. It seems like we can do that ahead of, like, much faster in Dragon's Dogma 2. Oh, and is he? How much arrow drop are we talking here, though?
Take my fire!
Oh, well, that's kind of cool. All right. I see. You know, change your stamina, of course.
Tis a welcome breeze. Tis a grand tree.
Goblin!
Where? How'd you even see it? What is up, Bratan? Oh! Really? Ram says, bows in the endgame are just broken. Using explosive arrows with a tenfold fury still melts the endgame bosses. Well, there you go. Yeah, I've heard that magic arrow is just absolutely broken in this game. Magic archer. We got the quest items. Pawn Asus from God of War 3. Old Frail Man. Oh, God of War 3. Whoops, I'm thinking about Odin. You know where I'm supposed to go, really. Okay.
This road will have us to the encampment ere much longer.
This is where it is. Where the fuck's the Dear John portion? I don't know. The Warfare looks really cool. It's going to be hard not to want to choose the Warfare because it'd be cool to kind of like combo into different abilities. We need one more of those little fucking plants though. There are 8. And there's the Warrior, the Fighter, the Archer, the Magic Archer, the Spear Hand, the Mage, the Sorcerer, the Warfarer, Thief. So 9? Or is it 10? There's a 10th I'm missing, I think, right? So the way Warfare works is you replace... So if I hold down Control, I use a skill, right? I'm replacing that skill with the ability to use another weapon. Did you just fucking chill, Rook? Trickster. That Trickster's the 10th. Trickster looks really cool. And I like that. I've looked at a lot of content of people covering the game. I'm trying to fucking turn it in, you shitbag. Where do I turn it in? In the closer to come to Benita in Cassarids. Parties. I like that not many people have commented on Trickster. Not even speculative. Oh, so I do need a pickaxe for stuff like this. I'd seen this earlier, like over the weekend, and I was like, how do I deal with that? You actually need to use the pickaxe for stuff like that. Ooh, baby. So excited. Like, I know that probably a lot of you guys are watching this right now and going, dude, this looks jank as fuck. And, well, okay then. I see it, I understand, I get it. But what excites me is I can actually see the potential for what this looks like in a full, like, non-janked realized game. And I am fucking torqued. I could see myself even dealing with this and just being like, okay, yeah, fine.
Where do the curing... Have you had a look by the shore? I recall...
You're not helping. I guess I got it all the way back up here.
It seems the dragon left many injured in its wake.
A wounded need medicine, cousin. Pray, the mixture calls for toot. I ask...
Again, jank as fuck for sure. But
Oh, brought the rest
2
of
is definitely not that way.
my thanks, cousin.
The guy who's leaked it says like it's just so much better. Yeah, this game is 12 years old.
All that remains is to find...
Oh, I know, Donald. I'm just saying, like, the jank of how the game works and everything, I can automatically, I can see, like, the stuff, like, oh, okay, I can see how the harvesting, that would be fun. I can see how this is fun. And again, like you just said, I'm in the first part of the game, and I'm already seeing the potential for a lot of the game mechanics to overlap and have fun with them. What time is it? It's 12:06. I'm hoping to show you guys some nighttime stuff. Nighttime stuff is really fun.
Peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
These pathways are clear because of me. I think a good way to, here, let me do this. He'll tap my shoulder and I'll be all right. A good way to kind of look at Dragon's Dogma, if you remember Fable 1, in Fable 1's march up to launch, Peter Molyneux talked about how you can clear the, you can clear towns of bandits. You can prevent bandit attacks onto certain towns and so on and so forth. And it allows for towns to flourish, to then go from being a town to a small village to a city. Dragon's Dogma kind of has some of those mechanics. If you clear up a lot of the stuff that's in the way from point A to point B, things become more dynamic. You can see NPCs moving, you can talk to them and do stuff like that.
Well sturdy, this place.
Well, sturdy. Don't call me sturdy, dude.
My knowledge. Can you hear our voice? If memory serves. I know the way, Master. Follow me.
Hello.
That's so fucked up.
It must be new.
I am tired.
Yeah, he ended up just kind of being kind of a big blowhard. Peter Molyneux is one of the first kind of game developers to really lean into over marketing their game. And not that that didn't happen. It was very common.
Ought to say so?
But he really
Have all you need? We are
did a number on it.
your pick. Any you like. Come again soon.
Who was it from, Baba Ganache? Was it from Dantic? Yeah, Todd Howard. Todd Howard learned from the school of Peter Molyneux.
Well met, prisoner. Can you hear our voice?
Can I just say, dude, Skyrim when it came out was one of my favorite RPGs. One of my favorite games of all time. And then Witcher 3 came out, and I realized, okay, this is what Skyrim probably should have been, as far as dynamic quests that are beautiful. Like some of the minor quests in Witcher 3 are better than the actual. Yeah, Dantix is really good. I was gonna say, guys, if you want a really good YouTube channel to watch that's full of really good information that's not Vextra Life, that's not fake information, check out Dantix. Vextra Life doesn't put up fake information. I'm just fucking around. He's just definitely he covers so many games that he touches games on a very cursory level. And he has like a whole team to him, so he can pump out all this content. Whereas Dantix has been making tons of this style of content for him. Dantix is kind of like a smaller Fightin' Cowboy. And Fightin' Cowboy is like my go-to with all this stuff. But Dantix is really good. Skyrim was this amazing game, and then Witcher 3 came out, and I was like, oh, so this is what a game like this should be like. And I just think Skyrim is the last time. Vash, okay, man, have a good one. Thank you for coming in. It is the last time we can get a game like, well, to be fair though, I watch Vextra Life. I think Vextra gets a hard time, but I definitely watch Vextra. Like, if I want a quick little like 10-15 minute rundown of something, I watch Vextra. It suits my time frame and the cursory level of information that I need for myself to go dive deeper into something. That's how I kind of look at Vextra Life now. Whereas I used to watch it like Creed. Like when I was playing Elden Ring or a lot of the earlier Soulsborne games, I'd watch him until I found Fightin' Cowboy, and then Fightin' Cowboy was my guy. Yeah, the Vextra Life's wikis really help in the beginning, but as soon as their games go live, they never update their wikis, so that kind of gets countermanded by a lot of the other stuff. But like I was saying, Skyrim, I think, is the last time that game system can work. We've already seen with Starfield, it just doesn't work anymore. Starfield is not a good game. I think Starfield has a lot of really cool parts to it, but ultimately it comes to like a 6 or a 7 to me. And I think that Starfield is trying to just basically put the Skyrim system, which Skyrim shoved into Fallout. And honestly, I like Fallout 76. Fallout 1 and 2 was like part of my favorite game series. It was one of the first ones I really jumped into as a kid. But when you play Fallout 3 or you play Fallout 4 or you play Fallout, I actually love New Vegas. Those systems just don't really fit the Fallout brand. Sure, yeah, you've got the VAT system and there's that thing. But if you played Fallout 1 and 2, you really almost never used that aiming mechanic to try to shoot off someone's arm or limb, because you have like a 60% chance to hit. So it just was like, oh, okay, I'd rather just do like the 90% chance and just hit them and have it roll whatever it rolls. So I just think that the Elder Scrolls system was really cool through Arena, through Daggerfall, through Oblivion, through Morrowind, through Oblivion, through Skyrim, and I think it stops there. I think anything after Skyrim, it's just a dated system. The combat is not good. It is super slow. It just can't work. Never use VATS in Fallout 4. I mean, like, VATS is just not it, you know? What are we talking about, Blood? No, Elder Scrolls 6 will probably not be good. Will probably not be amazing. I could see it being a seamless world, though, whereas Starfield is not. Hope that they can learn. I think that Starfield transitioned from, hey, let's release a new IP to let's just fund Elder Scrolls 6. I think we're running into a problem with a lot of these bigger companies that they just can't fund their projects anymore because their projects become too big for their britches. And yeah, you've got Bethesda being bought by Microsoft, and I think that Starfield was a push to increase their valuation, and it was a bid to get more money for Elder Scrolls 6. And Microsoft will just throw money indefinitely at things, right? Look at Xbox. They are finally going to probably be getting out of the console arena because they're like, well, we can't buy enough market. We can't get enough market share, even though it makes billions of dollars every year. My Xbox, I don't know their market share percentage. It's super low, but it still is a multi-billion-dollar business unit for them, and they're looking at like nixing it. They're like, it doesn't make us enough billions of dollars. Sherry, I unfortunately just don't see it coming to fruition because Starfield was just really rough. Oh, sick, dude. Love to hear that. I love that happened.
Give this strange and impersonal greeting.
Dude, Arjutapa, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, man. I 100% agree. AAA studios are not AAA studios anymore. I think Vextra actually did a really good video on this about Cyberpunk compared to Dark Souls 3 or to Elden Ring. It was one or the other. Nicholas, I agree. But he was basically saying that Dark Souls 1 through 3, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring have had the same game director through everything. Their From Software has had like 10-15% company growth since Demon Souls. Whereas CD Projekt Red had something like 80-100% company growth in between Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk, with a huge amount of company turnover, with switching game directors, stuff like that. And I think what's really interesting is now that we take a look at the purchasing of games now, it's how we have to almost look at movies. Hellboy's coming out. Okay, who's the director? Like, I think we all knew that Hobbit was going to be rough, right? When it went from Benicio del Toro to not Benicio del Toro to back to Peter Jackson, we were like, that's not looking good. We kind of have to look at video games that way when it comes to AAA studios. Has the person who's in charge of the continuity of the creative flow of the project been replaced multiple times in the project's lifetime? Yes, it's going to be shit. Star Wars, excellent example, right? J.J. Abrams, in, out, in. Rain Johnson, fuck that guy. Like, you just kind of get like this same thing happening to AAA studios. Cyberpunk had like 2 or 3 different game directors through the lifetime of its launch, and it shit the bed. I don't know about Starfield's game directors, but it's coming down to the same kind of vetting process of looking at all these things and making informed decisions off of that, rather than going, oh, it's Blizzard, it's going to be great. Not any fucking more.
This rift serves as a gate. It connects our kind to your world. It opens to the Arisen. For they possess a
Capcom, though, is one of them. Like,
to guide the
Capcom is a very good studio. They like, dude, even being in their content creator program, it is fucking wild to me.
Praise the sub.
I've been in their content creator program for 2 weeks, and they've already run 2 different things for game. Like, Monster Hunter is not out. The newest one's not out yet. And they run a project. They're like, hey, if you've done any kind of cooking, baked goods, or anything like that, themed Monster Hunter, we're doing a giveaway thing. Submit them here. We're going to put some on our social media. Whoever wins, we'll give you something. I'm like, that's kind of fucking cool. They've got one for Dragon's Dogma right now. If you play or try Dragon's Dogma on any console and send them a screenshot of your pawn, it places you into an entry to win a whole bunch of stuff. It's like, wow, way to encourage your content creators to create content for your game.
among the Arisen. Prove the strength of your resolve.
CD Projekt Red has kind of got a little dirtiness on it right now, you know? Sure, whatever.
Then we shall guide you in your trial.
Thanks, Bobby Kotek. Ram said games are just corporate products solely aimed at making profits now. Creativity and actual effort takes a back seat now because of Bobby Kotek. It's the same thing in cinema, right? We don't have fun, interesting IPs anymore. We have rehashed IPs, people cashing in on nostalgia.
Earnest.
Bullshit. When's the last time you guys saw an actual good comedy?
Riftstone. A strange power emanates from within.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil. And that wasn't even in theaters, was it, Darkness? You watched it on Netflix when it went on Netflix. It's Blizzard. It's going to be great. It's a sentence nobody has uttered in years, I believe, Spartacus. It's true. Well, I'm saying in theaters. When's the last time you saw a movie in theaters that you liked? I think I'm not going to make this a political conversation. I always say that before I inadvertently make it a political conversation. But I think as the kind of passing of the guard of the kind of boomer generation kind of makes its way out, and Gen X and millennials kind of start to inherit those mantles, we'll see a kind of passing of morals and virtues. It'll change, not in a good or a bad way. And I think that it's like, right now we're in this really weird hold up where all people that are disconnected, they're just disconnected from the narrative of culture now. Like, I don't know how fucking old Bobby Kotick is. How old is this piece of shit? Guy's 61 fucking years old. How the hell does he know what he's been doing that shit for 30 years? And he was a crook 30 years ago. But I think kind of as those reigns kind of relinquish, people of our generations kind of start to swap in. And I think a lot of stuff like cancel culture and politically correct things will kind of start to equalize. I think we've gone so far in one direction of it, right? Like Bobby Kotick, the world's worst person axiom. Although he's buying TikTok, so I don't know how fucking good that's going to be. I think we'll start to see things kind of equal out. Kotick means kitten in Russia? That's so funny. Bobby Kitten. Who the fuck is Bobby Kotick? It's the guy who owned Activision Blizzard. He's the reason we have loot crates is because of Bobby. Bobby Kotick heavily corporatized and monetized video gaming. Also true. Agreed, Renser. That's kind of what I'm saying, right? When that, and I think a lot of people too, they kind of look at Gen Z and go, these fuckers. Look at them and their stupid TikTok dances and stuff like that. No, no, Border Collie. Gen Z were not fucked when they're in charge. That's not true. That's what I'm saying, Wade. You're saying the issue with games is the nature of money and corporations. And I'm saying the issue with corporations and money is that it's held by people that are 60 plus years old. And those people just are disconnected from culture and anything. But Gen Z, 10 years ago, we were the arbiters of content and creating content and putting it out on the internet. Huffington Post, BuzzFeed, all that bullshit was all made by millennials. And what did those kids consume? They consumed that. And now those kids are the Gen Z fucks that we always complain about, right? Like, oh, look at them doing their TikTok dances. They were reared communally on us. Am I out of touch? No, it's the gamers who are wrong. It's not me, it's the money. And I think it's kind of hard to look at stuff like that and go, oh, that doesn't, it can't apply to me. But like, yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say too, Wage. Gen Z was just as, dude, I have friends that snorted cayenne pepper because we watched Jackass. No, it is on film. I have it in my Google Drive. But still, we did stupid shit. Every friend group growing up when we were kids, when we were in high school, had a friend group that tried to mimic Jackass. If your friend group did it. Oh, Jeremy, well, great to hear that, man. Most of my family's in medical, so thanks for everything you do, brother. Just accept these all. I'm gonna accept it all. Doesn't matter. You get a solar armor. It'll help you regain health. Okay. We're just gonna accept everything because it's not like I'm gonna play this after today. Yeah, snort pixie. Like, we were pretty fucking stupid. And we look at like the lingo that Gen Z uses and goes, oh, it's so cringe. Dude, we said stuff like dope. That's I did not like that. And okay, so that's another thing I was gonna say. As a millennial, I hated cross-generational hate. The reason that the millennials aren't buying houses is because they buy avocado toast and they jam it up their shit pussies and do weird dances, listen to Oppa Gundam style. I hate that. And now, as millennials, we're caught in cross-generational hate of Gen Z barking up at us and boomers barking down. Meanwhile, Gen X is just like, fuck us, right? So, like, I still don't use dope. I will never use it. When dope started to make the rounds, I was like, I refuse. But my point is that it's like, it's so easy to throw shit down without realizing that you were once that. Slizzard, there you go, Slizzard. But that, to be fair, Slizzard is a very specific term, or like chopped and screwed. Chopped and screwed is also like a term when it comes to music. But there's a lot of terms that kind of got anglicized, which were actually referenced to very specific ways of getting fucked up. God, what's it called? What's the juice? Or it's like alcohol and cough syrup. That one DJ died from it. The one producer. He was a big chopped and screwed producer. Lean, yes, lean, Wog, lean, yes. Like, people use these terms out of the kind of pretense in which they existed. What did he say again? Oh, okay, I gotta go kill some over here. Yeah, lean. It was lean. Purple drank. There it is. Thank you, Matt K. I couldn't think of it. I'm spending so much time fucking ranting about shit. I'm sorry, bros. Yeah, purple drank is like, oh yeah, I'm drinking my purple drank. I'm like, no. That's a thing, man. Whoa, and you died from it. I'm a big believer. I'm a big optimistic believer that that as like people are like, oh, we're not gonna make it, we're all gonna die. I think the next 10 years are gonna be filled with a lot of scary things here and there, but I think ultimately it's gonna lead to some really cool things as, you know, the old guard passes, we take on the mantles, and we are those people that can bridge the gap between analog and digital, of being able to say, hey, Gen Z, I understand what you're doing. Gen Alpha, I understand what you're doing. Boomer doesn't fucking stand TikTok. No, they do not. My mom barely understands what an Instagram is. Come on, man. You should know not to mix medicine with booze. Come on, dude. What are you... Baba Ganoush. This comes from Texas. Specifically Texas, where there are... It's like projects. So this was done as a way to get fucked up on the super cheap. If you do not know about hip-hop culture and how it has greatly affected our vernacular things, I strongly encourage you to look into it, because it is a very fun part of history. V3, I see you now. Like crystal meth now? 100%, baby. That is cool. Trying to get the eye. You recover through magic of the field. Oh shit, I didn't even see this little... Oh! Oh no! Be gone, foul beast. Rook, you need help. Oh shit. Oh, what do you mean? Oh! I'm trying to get to you, Rook, but... Aha! Oh! Do shrooms, man. I strongly encourage anyone to try those substances, but if you do them, please do them in an environment where you are safe. Setting is a very big portion of any substance that you try. And make sure that if you do any kind of synthetic that you definitely test it. Because fentanyl is a thing and it will mess your life up. I don't know, I mix caffeine and alcohol all the time. I'm not trying to cling to a leg, man. I'm trying to shoot an eyeball. I'm an archer. You cling to his leg. Can I shoot his knee? Is his knee like a weak point? You like Nicholas just said. Remember a good set and setting. Oh, don't do that. That's rude. Hey guys, you can use my Nexus link if you want to support the channel. If you've not yet purchased the game, you can definitely use that. Yeah, it seems like we're having a little bit of issues here today, guys, so I apologize.
Was a close scrape, that. Let us return to the encampment.
Yeah, if you try to do substances with a group of friends, make sure you have one person who's like your, either a Sherpa who's done it before. It can kind of guide you through it, and it's usually probably sober. Or in general, just have someone who is sober, who can kind of be your companion in the times that are rough. Grounding is definitely a thing. Holding someone's hand if you're going through a rough trip, that's called grounding. Or just putting your hand on their shoulder, that helps out. Someone who's definitely gone through that. I'm so excited for that combat to be even sharp.
This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters.
There's no targeting though in this game, right? I didn't want to bring that up in the video because I couldn't find out how to do it on PlayStation, and I was like, maybe I'm just stupid. I'm running at, I think I'm locked actually right now. That's viewer side, Deacon. Deacon erudite? Are you using the word erudite, or is it a reference to what's it called? EverQuest. For me, it's 60 frames. Let me try variable. That might push it past 60. And now it's 144 frames. Oh, that's juicy. Oh, that's a good point too, Renser. Any substance you do will amplify your front-facing emotion. So if you do this, who's the bandit here? Okay, this guy's the bandit. If you do like a substance and you're not in a good mood, like in a depressive state or something like that, unless you're doing like Molly, which is a serotonin dump, it will definitely not amplify your mood. $5 p.m. Baba, I saw here. Let me look at. Test. Dude, it just keeps going on and off. I'm sorry, bros. Yeah, it's just lag. Sorry, guys. Let's just wait here. Let it kind of stabilize a bit. You can hear me though, right? Everyone can hear me just fine. They announced on the content creator thing the launch times for Dragon's Dogma. So I have LA at 2100 PDT. So 21 minus 12. That's our launch time.
Wolves fall quickly to flames.
All right, Chris, thanks for jumping in, man.
Nature is unbridled here. It is quite a pleasant corner. Please don't overdo it. Was a close scrape, that. Let us return to the encampment. We've done as asked. Let us go and give word of it.
Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand Sorin.
Yeah, when I did Molly for the first time, I was in a real rough place. You know, help me out.
Shall we search the area?
Yeah, dude, that's exactly what I was just messaging my friend with. Your wounds aren't in there.
We can safeguard your belongings. Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
I don't know. What do you guys like? What's your favorite class, everyone?
A riftstone. A strange power emanates from...
We can safe. Have your pick. What will it be today?
Requires 3 arrows in a wedge pattern. Uh-huh.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
It's for a battle. The prolific one. I just can't think off the top of my head. Fuck, dude. This is a Capcom game, right? So, or moniker? Chun-Li. God. Oh God! It's just, oh fuck! You see that muscle, mommy? Milady. When faced with danger, which trait would you most value in the fall? I have no idea what any of this means. Kind of the same thing, Jay. It's just kind of dealing with the AI.
Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen.
I've learned a piece.
Mining level and honest knowledge is no trading. Bronze is the appropriate level of knowledge can provide help. Okay. Do I do another one? Really? It's looking fine on my end this time. I can see like what my little kilobytes a second tells me if it's wrong.
Master, you'll be quite the forward. Mind you, that is a skill better honed in practice than in the heat. I can help in that regard.
Look at this fucking guy from Diablo 2. Capcom always got one of these dudes, you know? Dark Wanderer type.
The man of the enlistment corps. Never turn away. Let me be clear from the out. You'll complete 3. Each serves to. If you find a task too difficult, there are other pawns here. The first task is carrying freight. You're free to choose your company, but this, many hands, will begin your task.
Yeah, sorry for all the issues, guys. Yes, go, my rooks. Do what you must. Or my pawns.
The deadline draws near, sir.
Ryan, lady.
We must hurry. There's no time.
Where is it? Where do I drop it? Okay. Do another one?
Enough!
Okay, alright.
Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a find. Next is combat training. You'll face a large group will be of help again, but you must. A company all doing the same thing is less. We'll begin. You'll set about destroying.
Yeah, usually the streams are pretty good quality, but not today.
Arisen, I am at your side.
A new subscriber.
Hey, thank you very much for subbing up, my man.
Fills you with determination.
Didn't see who did it.
The deadline draws near, sir. Scarecrow's weak to blows. We must hurry. There's no time. Force alone will topple you.
I'll fell it with a spell.
What's up, Silent Butter?
Enough!
Oh, yelling at me, man.
We have triumphed.
Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor. Right. There are 2 sorts of. One falls only to steal, and if you're not mindful of how you attack them, you'll vary your party. Will begin. Well, it's back to the scare.
This scarecrow's weak to magic.
Am I supposed to know this, you know?
Force alone will topple. The deadline draws near, sir.
I'll fell it with a spell.
We must hurry. There's no time. The scarecrow's weak to blows. Strength in numbers, Arisen.
We have triumphed.
Enough.
Enough!
Yeah, Rook is the... If you guys have watched Gundam Origins, the voice actor for Shar Aznable is the same one as Rook.
Fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior. Well done. See now the difference. Well selected. You'll learn the rest from me.
Natural.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat. It will be easier going searching
What
this
the
area.
fuck is this? Oh, it's someone's pawn.
Hello. Can I help you? Can I help you? Then I bid you farewell. Ever a pleasure. Back to Cassidy's Arisen. 'Tis a fair notion.
Seabirds. Abby was saying this. Yeah, my first time playing. I wanted to... I played a little bit on console, but I wanted to kind of show off the group for the game for people so they knew kind of what to get into. Since, you know, it's like, oh, it's a $70 game. This way, the game is only going to be a better version of this game. Is probably the way to put it. Should I rest beforehand?
It may behoove you to adjust your party.
Hello. Can I help you?
Sure.
Can I help you? I am honored to travel with you.
Okay. With all the history in the pawns manager to be a record of pawns you've employed. Okay. Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out in 2 days, McLean.
Mercedes. I lead the men of the enlistment. I've heard talk of the Arisen. I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself. I cannot call them into what manner of men? Well, if the dragon is come, make use of the encampment as you please, as you will.
Nice little rest. Oh shit! Someone broke open my goddamn tent door. Buonasera, buonasera. Fucking Hydra? Oh my god, it is. There's a wounded head? Which one's the wounded head? How am I supposed to know? So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be Archer for me or if it's going to be Fighter. I should probably play the Fighter. But Archer's definitely very interesting, right? Like the shooting in this is very... Oh, what's this? Outburst. Shit. Oh, God. Oh. 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 Oh, my God. Well, I can't play Mystic Knight. I can only play Mystic Spear Hand. Oh. Rush hold and grab hold of its neck. I don't need to, though. Okay, do that. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm out of stamina. Someone touch my butt. Touch me. Touch me, Rook. Right, I'll go up there and we'll slice and dice. Oops. I don't know how to grapple on this. Like it. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. I don't know what the button to do that is. Oh, that's all it takes. Well. Oh, fuck that, eh? Those barrels, man. You can't trust them.
I am impressed.
Me too.
Oh, be damned! This your handiwork? For true? Oh, what did the lack of an idol doing here anyway?
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good, friend. But make a gift of these
You have to
hands to the
give you a
Duke,
little bath, bud.
and you might earn yourself a real title. Arisen. I see better now from whence the legends arose.
From which the legends arose.
Good
After grapple, okay.
swift footwork. Impressive, truly. In any case, the Duke will want to know of this attack. I'd hoped
No,
to
God,
gather
no.
a larger force
Okay.
before leaving for
Just
the
playing
capital.
to show off.
But the Hydra
Trying to give
thought
people a
that
taste of what the
Arisen
game's going to
would
be
play
like.
to make up the difference
They have
in
no
the
idea. I think a lot of people are going to jump into Dragon's Dogma 2 and not know what they're going to get into. Mitchie, touching you.
I cannot say what the past may hold. You will need your strength. It will be slow going with a cart. I dare say you'll have no trouble catching up.
Someone on my video put, I suggest you look up what the term raw dogging means. I'm like, oh buddy, I know what raw dogging means. I know exactly what I was saying when I used the word raw dogging.
We'll meet at the Way Castle. Till then, I bid you rest well. 'Tis a long road ahead.
Raw dogging. I'll play. I'll show you my human character when we're done with this. Kristen, man, I'm good, dude. How are you? Wolong was a good game. I wanted to play it more. It's fucking what's his name? Duncan, Idaho. What's the guy? What's the actor's name? Oh. Paul Atreides. Listen to me.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat.
That terrible creature. I saw it from my spot at the post. What? It's been dispatched then? Hold a moment. Is Kino not with you? She was said to lead the village in search of art for your wounds. I thought you accompanied. These are dark times for a girl alone in the wild.
We'll need Kina's help for this. Let's ask at the village.
Oh. I've been good, dude. I got in trouble for porn from my mom because of you. Why, Big Daddy? It wasn't me, bro. Which town? Is he saying to go back here? I don't know where I'm trying to go. I have to go back to that blue. Is that what they're trying to tell me to do? These berries.
As a consequence, the Grant's sea routes have been ill-developed.
I had a piece of booger on my bent down. It looked like a boob with a nipple. Tell your mom you're welcome, dude. Ask if she's busy tonight. Come at my butt.
So long as I'm here.
Yeah, just the first one for now. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Get that gun qualifying. Do I have seabirds to kill out here? Slay 2 seabirds.
Hold on.
Axiom, do you have a lot of friends to play with? Yeah, man. Honestly, you've not been the bingo player that I wanted you to be. Upon meeting you, I thought you'd be really good at it, but you spend so much time trying to scam on the grandmas there, and I'm like, dude, come on. I'm not trying to get a birthday card right now. I'm trying to win bingo. I have not beat Helldivers. I don't care to look up things for Helldivers. I take my time on Helldivers. I don't care about any kind of meta, anything like that. Helldivers is purely enjoying my time while playing. If you don't have friends to play Helldivers with, then I would not.
Take care, Arisen. Sea monsters prowl the shoreline.
Do they? It seems fine. You lying to me? No, I didn't, dude. I can't decide if I'm gonna do Archer. A little bag of purse. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't swim, so I gotta be careful here. No, they said they confirmed that's all 10, that's all 10 that are coming with the game. Yeah, I'm Mystic Spear Hand's kind of where I want to go in MOK. It's either going to be Mystic Spear Hand or Magic Archer. 10 vocations, yeah. But I don't know, dude. Warrior looks really fun, but I don't like the speed of Warrior. That's kind of throwing me off. So I'm personally between playing a Thief, or I'm sorry, a Fighter or an Archer to start with. Don't lie to me.
Perhaps Kina left some clue at her home.
I've narrowed it down to starting as a fighter, as an Archer, Fighter, Major, Thief. I mean, that's a good, at least you narrowed the list down.
We'll have need of a lantern if we hope to search by night.
Gives me chills just to think of it. I'll make no excuse, cousin. Let me tell you this. You'd be wise. I was too craven to venture far. There's aught down. You not see me go. What? You mean to go down? Here. If you're set on going, I'll not soon forget your...
Well, got ourselves a lantern. Let's go down to that fucking well.
What's that?
So this is nighttime. Basically. We're in a well, but this is nighttime. I just don't know how aiming with this is going to work when it comes to the second game.
The leftward path bears the stamp of death.
With this area now.
Am I alone in wishing to be out of this place?
Oh. I didn't know they actually attacked me.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
An animal carcass.
Any time.
What's this?
Was the victim of a monster, most likely.
Oh.
Best take care not to meet the same end.
It's a troubling foe.
I don't know. How do I turn my lantern on?
I'll take that.
There we go.
Anytime.
Well, I'm actually 4 and or 5. I am level 6.
With no choice but to jump.
Jumping seems not fun.
They hold the advantage.
Do they? Dude, what the fuck? A cow? Was that a cow?
A curative reserve.
Well, it's fine. Let's keep going. All right, we'll keep going. Don't shoot at me. Oh my god, it's a lizard man. It's not just a giant lizard. I'm not doing any damage to that fucking thing. Oh, it jumps up here. Fine. Oh! Oh! This place is a lovely room of death. Quickly, everybody flee. Guys, someone left you all down here alone. In this place of doom. What happens if my guys die? We're coming out of the last hour anyway, so it's fine.
I cannot take much more.
All right, it's fine. It's okay. We don't need to. Someone left you guys down here at the bottom of this fucking poor ass well. It's trying times. All right. Well, thanks for being my pawns. Let's get out of here. Oh shit. No, it'll be fine. I'm just trying to expect it for every little thing.
Some refuge I took. I heard a low growl.
Yeah, that place pretty fucking scary down there, man. That's fine. So, what we're gonna do right now, I think actually, is let's save. Not like it matters. Like I said, this is the last time I'm gonna play the game. We're gonna jump into the second one here in 2 days anyway. Let's boot up character creator. I targeted the tails. It wasn't very easy to target the tails. I was looking at the tails and attacking the character. I watched the little like dinks happen on the armor. I'm like, good, cool. That's not where I wanted that. It'll also be, I think, a lot easier to use a controller once it actually fucking works. Let's do this. Do this. DD1 playlist. I love it, man. Yeah, just type in DD1 Dark Arisen OST. It's on YouTube. So, my character creator. So here's what I've got. Here's my guy. Made him like an elf. I know, like, see, that was like the beginning of the game. I just don't know if I go Archer or not. I don't know how Archer will really play. It's not that Archer was bad right there, and I know Archer gets really better, but like, I didn't feel like my per shot was like really doing much of anything. I felt stronger when I would jump into actually doing melee combat. So it's either I go fighter or archer and have fun with that. I'm just stuck. You know, I kind of like fighter because I always love wearing like heavy armor. Like I love being like just a fucking tanky knight. Well, funny you mention that. My pawn is this guy. I have him kind of set as a fighter, assuming I go archer, but I might actually have him do a thief. I think it'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna try to make him look as much like a tiger as I could, but I mean, Lionel. I just don't know, man. I don't know if he's gonna be a thief. If he's a thief and I'm Lionel Johnson. If he's a thief and I'm an archer, or if he's a fighter and I'm an archer. If he's a mage and I'm an archer. I just don't want to, like, that looks stupid. I don't like that. So, Big Daddy, is there a confirmed no block in DD2? Hey, you like this? Looks pretty good, right? See, he has a face tattoo that I moved all the way to the top of his hairline, so it almost looks like, you know, like a ninja headband. I thought that was kind of a cool touch. And I gave him the Super Saiyan level 3 haircut. I think the thing I don't like about Thief, that bothers me about Thief, is that Thief doesn't evolve. Thief is Thief. That is all that is that. And not that a fighter evolves, right? A fighter and a warrior are different. But I feel like I wish Thief had an advanced vocation, is all I'm trying to say. Well, Big Daddy, they've said that does not work like that anymore. If you want to be if you level up the two-handed warrior, the stat progression locks to the warrior, and then if you switch over to a caster, you just level that differently. They're not the same. Yeah, entirely vocation specific. There you go. They do say that, Axiom. They're all masterworks. You can't go wrong. What's his name says. All of which masterworks each, or whatever the heck. I think the reason that Thief doesn't have... Yeah, right? Big Daddy, isn't that cool? I think why Thief doesn't have an advanced vocation is that unlike the fighter, the archer, or the mage, the Thief is already singular in its approach. It already is high mobility and DPS. And a Mystic Spear Hand doesn't add mobility. Yeah, I guess. You know what, Ren? I guess it is. Tristan, I think that I agree, but I also disagree. Like, I think it's kind of fun that there's some that they cannot, but I think that I wish Magic Archer was an advanced vocation. Because then it'd be better. Because I think Magic Archer is going to be really good to be able to resurrect and do a lot of really on-target damage. And I like that for a pawn more than myself. Like, if I could. And honestly, too, I think Trickster would be really fun to have as a pawn, because Trickster seems like it's going to be really fun, but really tedious and have a high skill ceiling. And if I could just have a pawn do that through AI, that may be better than me having to fucking do it and, like, stack it up. And, hey, watch me. Good boy, sit. Oh, look at you. You're going to get a little shower soon. You're not going to be excited for that. Yeah, I think it'd just be so much more fun. Since Trickster is definitely geared towards... it's indirect tanking, right? You are trying to trick them to jumping off of cliffs. Did you just burp with that toy in your mouth, you little goofball? Warfare, I can see not being a pawn. That's kind of like, oh, okay, I could see that being like, oh, you're like the blend of everything. Cool, you know? Yeah, you know, I don't know. The Mystic Spear Hand seems really interesting. I think a lot of people are like wanting to know how much it fits the niche of the Mystic Knight, but I think it's going to be pretty fun. Axum, if you want, use my Nexus store link, man. For anyone who hasn't done that, guys, you can use this Nexus store link. You get a free month of Discord Nitro, and you can support the channel. But buy it at the cheapest place you can, man. Don't. It's a $70 game. Yeah, I appreciate you supporting me, but I want to support your wallet. So do what's best for you guys, you know? Bros, I am 29,000 subs away from 300K. That is fucking absurd to me. Well, that's exactly why I like it, right? Like, the Mystic Spear Hand is basically a Jedi. Oh, they all have pawn just for war. Yeah, I don't know either, Deacon. That's why I'm cool with Warfare being like, oh, this is 100% Warfarer. Yeah. You use that at other people's servers or what? You can use Nitro to boost a server. It allows you to upload, allows you to stream at a higher rate. It allows you to upload more. Like, you have I think a 10 megabyte limit. Now you can do 50. I don't play my Blood Angel. I don't play any Warhammer anymore, McLean. I have all this old world stuff behind me that Games Workshop sent me, and I just can't be fucked. I just got my Heroes of Might and Magic 3 board game. I think what I'm going to be doing from now on is, rather than painting Warhammer minis, I'm going to paint board game minis. It's just such a time sink, and I just don't have the time to do it. Between taking care of Roman, training, and also trying to make content, I just don't have the time to sit down and make put together models, then paint them the way that I like painting. Thank you, Darkness. Never know if I actually make good videos. Being a content creator, it's really easy to focus on the one or two comments you get a day that say you are a piece of shit and I don't know why you make videos, versus the multiple, like 10s or 15s of comments I get a day that say, hey, love this video, love the way you do content. Looking pretty goddamn good, Nicholas. I just got it, but I haven't opened it up yet. That's just on my board game thing. I have a big board game like folder. Dude, McLean, I've got a Blood Angels, a Sisters of Battle, a Slaves of Darkness, Betonia, Tomb Kings, all backlog, all gray. And that doesn't even count for the models I have over the last 20 years that are gray. Thank you, Poke. Poke. Poke Corgi dead. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. It's like I was talking about in my video. Does having this guy as a fighter really make sense? I know Slavs love Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Breton. Fucking. I just don't know if I make this. I think Thief kind of makes more sense. Although just turning this guy into a fucking warrior would be cool. Oh, there's elves. Take a look at my character. This is my elf, Border Collie. Dude, Lady Turn is ruthless at Hom indeed. I still own that. I still own my copy of Heroes of Might and Magic 1, 2, and 3. And I own all my copies of Might and Magic 6 and 8. I never bought 7. I bought 7 on GOG to play it. Oh, talking about your menus. Oh, my elves. I have. You're right. I have tons of Lumineth Realm Lords that are unpainted. And I have all my high elf army that's not painted. Oh, for sure, Ben. Oh my god, that's so funny. McLean, that's so funny. I had a lot of time to play Warhammer. Then I got a girlfriend. Now I get to go to brunch and help her pick out rugs on my days off. Dude, I was playing my Blood Angels during 7th edition, like the height of 7th. And then I got a girlfriend, and I was going every weekend. I was playing either my High Elves against fantasy players, or I was playing my Blood Angels against players at Games Workshop. And then I got a girlfriend, and it was like, oh, let's go do a brunch. I'm like, but I want to play Plastic Soldiers. On a different note, if you could choose what cinematic universe the next Total War game would be and what would that run, I would not choose a cinematic universe. I would say go back to history. I think we're done doing the Total Wars that are not history. Games like Zeus and Cleopatra? It sounds familiar. The race is male. I've chosen a different... You choose, like, different types of human. But this is a customization option for the ears, Border Collie. You go to ears and it's in here somewhere. I just did. You go through it. There's a style. The character creator for this is so cool. It can be as in depth as you want it to be, which I really like. Not Warhammer to furniture shopping. That's so good, dude. So fucking true, too. There's a boob slider. There is a busty slider for sure. Yeah, McLean, that definitely does happen, you know. Look like a potato. I think the best, if you're not really keen on doing this stuff like this, if you're not very like, oh man, I just don't know how to make a character work really well, let me show you. Let's just choose, let's choose a character. Let's choose female. Let's choose like a, we'll make like an ex-girlfriend. And then you just choose a face and you choose permutations of the face. Like I can go like there's like, oh okay, like here, go here or here, just choose any one of these. And just once you choose it, I'll show you. So let's go here. We'll click this one. And now I then take elements of this parent face and apply different things to it. So you can see the face is roughly the same, but the skin color is different and the hair is different. Or this, the eyes now change. Or this, eyebrows have changed, the brow height has changed, the ridge of the nose has changed, the hair color has changed, so have the lips. So, but you can say, oh, you know, I kind of just still like this. Well, let's just go to another version of it. Okay, now here's more permutations. So you can kind of have a lot of fun with this and bounce around and just kind of go, oh, okay, well, that'll do. And you can go, okay, well, how does this character actually look? Tab, let's go here. Rotate that light. I can get a sense for what this character really looks like in the game, which I really like, right? Like, because you could go through this whole process and be like, oh, the character looks like shit. And then go to body, nope. Head, nope. Detail customization. And for those that want to do it, I know people want to do what they're talking about. You can change their muscle culture, their torso length, everything like that. Dude, that is just jacking up. Strap size, strength. Yeah, skin complexion, everything. For lower body mass, for those that don't care. Make her just a Girthzilla down there. Then we can go to lower body and then even go further into it, right? Have that, get that Brazilian butt tuck. Have it ripping out. Whatever you want. Or in the upper body. I mean, I know you guys were just asking about it, but bam! You can go from like, yeah, just having a good day, just a camp counselor, to I am large and in charge. I'm just hanging out, having a good one. And I am a stripper. I'm just having a good one. It's like, whoa, I got a back problem. You know, like, do whatever you want. Use a thick chest too. So yeah, the actual, like, the bone structure of your chest. Big booty Judy. Just don't know, man. I just don't know if we go archer or if we go fighter. But this is free. You can download the creator right now. You make your character, you're all set up. So when the game goes live, I'm just simply going to port the character into the game. I don't have to spend the time to make this character, which I fucking love. Mommy bags. Water puppies. Okay, if you guys had to choose for the main character, my main character, just say it in chat right now. Fighter or archer. Go. Just do whatever you want. I'm looking at either the magic archer or the mystic spear hand. Like I think everyone. Got one vote for archer. Two votes for archer, one for fighter. Lot for archer. Fighter gonna be way too many. A lot of. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 archers. 1, 2, like 3 fighters. For the sake of your stream, fighter. I do like archer. I like archers a lot in games, but I think that the way I like archers in games and the way they actually actualize is way different. And yeah, you can change it, so it's not like it's permanent, right? But I don't know. I kind of want to go fighter because I feel like it's going to actually contribute. I feel like archer doesn't contribute to begin with, and I'll get frustrated with it. Mage wife pawn. I think my pawn will be a thief regardless. I think I'll make the because if I go mystic spear hand, thief will be good. If I go fighter, thief will be good. And then I'll just pick up a mage. Be floaty muscle man. Magical archer looks good, yeah. I just my gut is not worth it. pee real quick. Be right back. Ooh. I just really want to play a mage. I always get frustrated playing mages. Hey, thank you very much. Pick Archer. Pick Archer just purchased. I get frustrated playing mages because I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Look, I want to wear heavy armor. But to be fair, you can wear heavy armor as a mage. There's no problem with that. You can do that. In the IGN videos, the guy was wearing plate armor and he was a sorcerer. So you can definitely go with that. Be right back. I've always been a fan of like type stuff, like spell blades and such. So it's gonna be, that's why Spearhand intrigues me the most. Will this be a video? Yeah, lucky. So it will absolutely be. We're just about. I'm actually gonna end the stream early today, because we're kind of at like a good stopping point. I don't even know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid. Maniac is on. Ivana is on. Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, you make that switch to Twitch. We will be streaming it on Thursday, yes. I will get access to the game before that, actually. Like earlier on Thursday. So we'll be streaming it first thing on Thursday. Yeah, of course, Breton. Happy to help, dude. I don't know if you're Polish or what kind of Slav you are, and Breton, unfortunately, is the only form of brother that I know other than brat. Making them balls, baby. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end for the day, guys. So we'll be back. I have a video coming out tomorrow. Here we got this video is coming out tomorrow. It's already up and everything. It's got its date set. Peeky poo is. If you're familiar with RPGs, especially MMOs, and it's just kind of going through familiar with the concept of the Holy Trinity. Tank, DPS, and healer. It's kind of going through the party comps. These make up the classic, and a lot of this information comes from me playing it on PlayStation over the weekend and just kind of reading a lot of stuff on the way the game plays and operates. Watching a bunch of videos from people about how like tanking actually works in this game and how it's like if you are playing the game, tanking is very much going to be a I will not be playing Rise of the Ronin, unfortunately, Tristan. All right, guys, we'll be doing here. I'll start the raid right now, so you can jump in the raid. But this will be basically like, okay, mage I think is a pretty required subclass or a pretty required vocation for you or your pawn for healing. It's the only way you're going to heal outside of archer. But yeah, DD1's warrior is different than DD2's warrior. DD2's warrior is definitely more of a DPS type class. And I think that warrior and thief are going to be really well in conjunction with the main character you choose. Are you going to be going with a upfront and close and personal character? I think having a warrior alongside you is a really cool way to play. Look at that fucking the way the archer plays in this game. So I think it's just going to come down to you and your play style and what you're looking for. But I think also it's like if you have a warrior in your party, I think it'll be pretty beneficial to a lot of party comps. Versus like a fighter, I think the fighter's only really going to be good if it's you, because I think you will out tank or out DPS your tank's capability to tank things. But it seems like they've kind of changed the way that the tanking works this time around, that it'll actually be a little bit more succinct. So we shall see. But guys, thank you so much for watching here today. This raid is going off, so we will be back here on Thursday with Dragon's Dogma 2. So have a good one, take care, wash your hands, stay safe, and have a good one. I'll see you bros on Thursday. This raid is now